Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my HerballyHip tribe doing out there? I almost forgot what I was gonna say. There we go. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Please hit the subscribe button twice. I think you're gonna like it here. Let's jump right into it. Okay. Why was the Muskrat outed about his excessive drug use? Now, I guess the New York Times, I believe, is the one who did a story on it. Who outed him? Because they said that during the campaign, he was always on drugs. And he's not just on a little bit of drugs, he's on serious drugs. And he mixes them. He carries them in like a nice little drug box. And he be mixing the drugs, okay? What did they say about it? Let me see some things I heard about it. Muskrat's drug addiction, 20 different drugs, small case of drugs taken with him everywhere, all day, every day. So who outed him? And why? Why are you outing him? Now, this is what I think. Let's see what the cards say. I say that the White House is outing him because they're trying to discredit him publicly. Because I think they're afraid that they know he's pissed. That basically he got thrown out. Okay, he don't like it, and he got thrown out of basically out of the White House. He's lost a lot of money. He didn't get everything he wanted, and he's going out in the negative. So they're afraid that he's pissed, and he's going to start talking. So they want to get him discredited. And I've gotten in several readings that he's going to expose to Orange Menace that he stole the election. Yeah, he's going to admit that he helped him steal it, but he don't care. It's the thing of, I'm going down, you're going down. And I think he'll do it in another country, thinking that he's not going to get busted. That's what I think. That was a big explanation, huh? So let's read the cards and see what it thinks, and then we'll do pendulum questions, your pendulum questions, okay? So, clear, spirit. Why was the Muskrat outed by his excessive drug use? Should I use what lies beneath? No. Clear. Should I use true crime? It's saying yes. It's a very little yes. Clear. Is there another card deck that would be better than true crime? No. Okay. You just didn't feel like pushing the pendulum, I guess. Spirit team. All right. Let me put the what lies beneath away. Go in there. Okay. So let me shuffle true crime, and I'll be right back. All right. So why was the Muskrat outed? Okay. Fraud. Okay, remember I said, I believe that he's outed because they're trying to spoil his reputation, okay? Because I think they know that he's going to expose them because he's pissed, okay? He got thrown out, basically, and he's lost a lot of money, and he didn't get everything he wanted out of this whole deal, right? So the fraud, I'm looking at that picture of that computer. That's him stealing the election with his technology. So this is why he was outed, because they are afraid that he's going to admit that he stole the election, that he stole the election for the Orange Menace. And I said this, even my last video about this whole thing. And look, the first card that comes up. Hidden things, we're going to find out, of course. More hidden things, always. So this is why they outed him. Because they're afraid of what he knows. They want to make sure they have ruined his reputation, that they have, yeah. Make him look like he's crazy. This is the Orange Menace, having mind control over MAGA and all of the other people that like him. Of course, greed, money is involved. They're greed. The Orange Menace wanted the Muskrat's money. But that's all he wanted. He didn't want to take his advice. He didn't want to have to do anything else but just take his money and tell him to shut up and get out. But now he's afraid because the Muskrat knows a lot because he won the election for him. Healing. This is for us, the country. It's going to need a lot of healing. I think the Muskrat's going to need a lot of healing. Okay, I always get this. When the stealing of the election is exposed, and I think it's going to be exposed by the Muskrat, someone's going to want to run, and I believe it's the Orange Menace. And it's him too. I think he announces this. I asked this before. He's in another state. And so he's going to run when he announces it, or before he announces it. And the Orange Menace is going to want to run when this is exposed that he stole the election. Here's him again. And this is the whole thing. This is the Orange Menace, jealous, because every good narcissist is jealous. And this is KAMALA right here with the red shoes. This is the Orange Menace being jealous of KAMALA because he knows she really won the election and that nobody wanted him. So he's very jealous of her. Okay. Because the Muskrat is going to expose the stealing of the election, justice is going to be coming for the Orange Menace. But justice is also going to be coming for the Muskrat. But like I said, the Muskrat's going to be on the run. He's going to, I think, leave before he announces it. He ain't going to announce it while he's in the United States. That's what I'm thinking. We'll ask the Pendulum. This was the Orange Menace. He wanted him gone out of the White House. He was tired of the Muskrat having a stranglehold on him. Remember how the Muskrat would take over and just start talking, and his little son would tell Donald Trump to shut up, shut his mouth. And he basically take over. Okay, so he had a stranglehold. The Orange Menace wants that stranglehold off of him. But also he's afraid at the same time that the Muskrat can talk. And he probably has proof too. So I think that they can try to discredit him with this whole drug thing, which is true. But I think the Muskrat, obviously he has proof, okay? He can show proof of it. Whether he did drugs or not, he can still show proof. Spouse and partner. This is the relationship, the weird relationship between Muskrat and the Orange Menace. Or the contract they have between each other, which Muskrat doesn't feel was followed up on at all. He feels slighted majorly. Now, not homicide like with a knife. This whole thing, the Trump presidency, is about to be over because the Muskrat's going to tell on him. So let's just ask a few questions. Clear. Spirit. Was the Muskrat outed about his drug use so he could be discredited by the White House? Mm-hmm. Clear. Spirit, is the Orange Menace afraid that the Muskrat is going to out him about the stealing of the election? Uh-huh. Clear. I don't know if I can ask any more questions. Clear. Is justice coming for the Orange Menace and the Muskrat? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will the Muskrat be held accountable for stealing the election? Yes. So somehow they get him back to the United States to charge him. Clear. Spirit, for stealing the election, will justice come for the Orange Menace? Yes. Clear. Will the Orange Menace be removed from office? Yes. Clear. Clear. Spirit, are we... Okay, clear. Spirit, in human time, as much as you can tell us, are we close to the Muskrat admitting he stole the election for the Orange Menace? Yes. Crazy. 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 Crazy good. Get to blabbing, okay, Muskrat? Get to blabbing, because you know what? The sooner you blab, the sooner, you know, we can get on the road with removing this Orange Menace out of office. Because, yeah, he needs to go. He's been needing to go. He needed to never have been there. He needed to never had any supporters. 0 supporters. All right. Let's do some. Now, these are your pendulum questions. And I think I have 2 whole pages of them, but we'll just do 1 page for today and save the other page for tomorrow. Okay. Well, the first question, you guys got some questions, okay? Listen to this question. Clear, Spirit, did Diddy have freak-offs in Russia? No. Let me just ask that again. Clear, Spirit, did Diddy have freak-offs in Russia? No. I felt like I moved my arm, so that's why I asked again. Okay. So the answer to that was no. Oh, and then it says, is this where Pootie got the tape from? Let's just ask this. Clear, Spirit, did Putt Putt get the tape of the Orange Menace from Puff Daddy? No. Okay, I have a couple questions. Clear, Spirit, does Putt Putt have tapes of sexual acts by the Orange Menace? Yes. Allegedly. Clear, Spirit, are some of these the P tapes? Yes. Allegedly. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Clear, Spirit, is the Orange Menace going to pardon Diddy? No. I think it would, well, I think for one, I think that the Orange, let's ask. Clear, Spirit, will the Orange Menace not pardon Puff Daddy because he will be removed before then? Is that why? Yes. Okay. Clear, Spirit, will there be a decline with foreign students at Harvard? Okay, they're saying no. Same answer. Will there be any decline with foreign students at any U.S. university? No. Okay, I believe this is because I've been getting he's going to be removed soon. So it's probably because of his removal, people are like, oh, I'm not going to get thrown in El Salvador prison for going to college. Jesus. Okay. Clear, Spirit, is the Orange Menace and the Muskrat and Doge going to be held responsible for the money they stole? Are they going to be held responsible? Yes. Thank goodness. Clear, Spirit, is the Muskrat going to flee the country? Yes. And I just read that and with the cards, and it said yes. Clear, Spirit, will the Muskrat be sent back to the United States to stand for trial? Okay, so he'll be extradited back. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace pay all of the money he owes for his many lawsuits? Look at that. He's not going to be paying. Probably because he's going to pass away. Okay. Clear. Spirit, does the Orange Menace know his time in the office is over? Does he know this? No. That narcissistic fool thinks he's going to be in there forever. This is a good one. Clear. Spirit, did the Orange Menace go to freak-offs? We know he did. Yes. Allegedly. Well, okay. Someone said, did he go to one in Moscow? But we already asked that. There was no freak-offs there. Okay. Clear. Spirit, was Diddy involved with Epstein? My thing is just shaking like crazy. Okay, so whatever that means. I guess, yeah, kind of. Here's a good one. Clear. Spirit, once the Orange Menace is removed, will they seize Mar-a-Lago? It's saying yes. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one today. Let me just put a thing over this. There we go. That is it for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Do something to make yourself happy. Have a great weekend. Remember, every Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific, we go live with your pendulum questions. They're usually yes or no questions because we use the pendulum. And you guys ask me questions about the political crap we're in and any current events, okay? All right, that's it for this one, you guys. Love, peace, and happiness, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. All right, bye, guys.